Hello and welcome to Building Resilience in Children. Now, today we are going to unveil unknown mysteries and bring you mind blowing space facts. In this video, we are going to fact check these mysteries with you. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, so have you ever wondered how old is our solar system? Well, this estimation is based on the age of the oldest meteorites and the radioactive dating of rocks on Earth and other celestial bodies within the solar system. So, according to that, the solar system is 4.5 billion years. Now, when I went into this NASA website, which is called the Solar System Exploration, if you scroll down, you will be able to see all the information around it. As you see here, it's 4.5 billion years ago from a dense cloud of interstellar gas and dust. The cloud collapsed, possibly due to the shock wave of a nearby exploding star called supernova. And it goes on, and of course, you've got more facts there if you want to check out on this website. Now, the next question: how many Earths can fit into the sun? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below what you thought initially. Well, the facts say that it's about 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the sun. And where did we get that from? Well, again, going back to the NASA website, you see that many stars are much larger, but the Sun is far more massive than our home planet. It would take more than 330,000 Earths to match the mass of the Sun, and it would take 1.3 million Earths to fill the Sun's volume. So there you have it. And also other facts around it, like the sun is about 3 million miles away from the earth and all of that. So if you are interested, this is a fantastic website to explore actually. Right, so next question: how big is the moon or the earth? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Well, the earth weighs the same as 81 moons. See, so this is one of the reports that I came across, and I was kind of, trying to fact check and look into things. The moon's mass is 7.35 into 1,022 kilos, and as you see, about 1.2% of Earth's mass. And put another way, Earth weighs 81 times more than the moon. Again, you can go into this website and have a little bit more clarity or understanding on the moon and earth, and if you want to know more, I will put the link in our description below, so please do explore it. This is fascinating. So have you heard of diamond showers in space? And well, no joking, are you thinking of collecting them? Let's check why and if you can collect them. Now, deep within planets, Neptune and Uranus, it rains diamonds. And yes, that's true. And that's because there is a scientific reasoning behind it, of course. So, the Uranus and the Neptune are two of the many exciting and mysterious objects in our universe. And as you see here, that temperature and pressure conditions are so extreme on these planets that carbon atoms could be crushed into diamonds in their atmospheres. And there you have it. That's why you get it. But again, this is a fascinating interview. So if you want to know more about it, please do go into it. Again, the link is in the description below. Well, when you're reading these kind of articles, one way of finding facts very quickly is also by searching keywords. So if you want to do that also, say for example you want to find some quick quiz questions for your children to have some fun with, this is the way that you can actually look at it. Well, want to know the secrets of Neptune? Well, let me tell you a little bit around that as well. 1 year on Neptune is the same as 165 years on Earth. Can you believe it? Well, yeah, the fact is, of course, again, in the NASA Solar System Exploration, if you go into it and look into the orbit and rotation, Neptune makes a complete orbit around the Sun. A year in Neptunian time in about 165 Earth year. Okay, fascinating, isn't it? Okay, the next up is even better. Shall we go and look at it now? Mm-hmm. Feeling relaxed on Earth? Great job. Do you know you can get relaxed in space? Let's fact check. What does that mean? Well, an unusually calm and remote galaxy cluster was discovered 8.4 billion light years away, and the scientists named it Relaxed. Well, you can find the posts on the NASA exoplanets if you're more interested in. But just to give you a little head out on the light year, is a light year is the distance light travels in one Earth year. So one light year is about 6 trillion miles, which is 9 trillion kilometers. Again, facts from NASA, but links in the description if you want to know more. Great. So if you go in here, you can see the whole article around it, and this was published in July. It's quite recent, actually, in 2023, and there is a lot of information around the relaxed. But as you see, relaxed meaning that it shows no signs of having been disturbed, or so it's kind of a very calmer place. Well, let's go on to the next one now. Okay. Oh no. Well, that's not possible in space. Yeah, you got it. Why? It is completely silent in space, is it? Not sure. We all know that space is a vacuum and sound therefore cannot travel through vacuum. But is space a vacuum? Then what about the planets, the stars, the dust clouds, and the matter in the space? Difficult, eh? Yes, you can't do a true or false here. Space is mostly vacuum, but not quite. Now, this is a recent post again by the NASA exoplanets. Um, I'm sure some of you have seen this post from them already on Twitter. Well, the Twitter comes with a cross now, but yeah. But as you see there, of course, I mean, they have released this sound. But this is not exactly what you hear though, because it's difficult to hear that sound. But of course, what they have done is they have included, like, they have used a system called sonification, and through that they have tried to make it more audible, I would say, so we can hear it. But in space, you do not actually hear that sound, and through this sonification, this was more kind of interest to make or bring it to the public more kind of, so we can understand it or hear it and get excited about it. And that was the whole purpose of it. But to be honest, it's far less, so it's beyond, it's difficult for a human ear to actually listen to it. Okay, so the next one. Well, Venus. The hottest planet in our solar system is 475 degrees, which is Venus. And if you go for the fact check, you will see that though Mercury is closer to the Sun, but the surface temperature on Venus are about 900 degrees Fahrenheit or 475 degrees Celsius, and it's hot enough to melt the lead. Okay, so another question for you. Have you ever thought of pouring water in space? Well, when water is released into the vacuum of space outside of a spacecraft, it would quickly transform into vapor or boil off. The absence of air in space means there is no air pressure. As the air pressure decreases, the temperature required for water to reach its boiling point also decreases. Now, this phenomenon is akin to water boiling more rapidly at higher altitudes like mountaintops compared to sea levels. Consequently, due to the absence of air pressure, In space, water would evaporate at an extraordinarily low temperature. Yeah. So, the next one. How many moons does Jupiter have? Do you know? Well, if you look around on the internet and you see, it says that Jupiter has about 79 moons. But when I went into the NASA website, what it says is that by most counts, Jupiter has between 80 to 95 moons, but neither number captures the complexity of the Jovian system of moons, rings, and asteroids. So it's hard to say a definitive number, possibly, I guess. And Jupiter's four largest moons, we're going to look at it a little bit. And uh, the first moon discovered beyond Earth, and they're called the Galilean satellites after Italian astronomer Galileo Galilei, who first observed it. And they are the Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. So again, if you're more interested in the finding out more about the moons in Jupiter, please do visit the website NASA Solar System Exploration. Fascinating facts, and of course, you can spend a lot of time basically exploring space. Okay, now another interesting one, which is, what does the Milky Way test smell like? Not sure. Well, actually, the center of the Milky Way smells like raspberries. And why is it so? Why is it raspberry? Well, that's because of the composition. Scientists discovered that the main composition of the cloud is of a chemical named tile format. This chemical compound, tile format, gives the sharp taste of raspberries. It's done under a process called spectroscopy. It is a dust molecule we can see under the radio telescopes because the molecules absorb radiation from the surrounding stars and re-radiate them in the radio wavelength. And scientists do say that the test of space all comes down to dust. This is one of the largest molecules to be ever found in space. Well, fascinating, isn't it? Okay, so I think that we have covered the first lot of it. We aim to do the space again in themes like we did dinosaurs, and we will explore more about the space. That is honestly something that everybody gets excited about. Okay, so I will stop there today. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share. You can contact us on contact@bric22.com, and please do subscribe and let us grow. And we are promising to bring more fascinating videos for you guys. Okay, keep watching. Stay well. Thank you. Bye.